Hello, everyone. It's Jessica Wilkinson, your Young Adult Services Librarian, and for this week's Teen Book Talk, I'm going to talk about some of the family books that can be found in the teen space. So let's get started. The first book is A Constellation of Roses by Miranda Acevedo. Ever since her mother walked out, Trix McCabe has been determined to make it on her own. And with her near magical gift for pulling valuables off unsuspecting strangers, Trix is confident she has what it takes to survive until she's caught and given a choice: jail time or go live with her long-lost family in the tiny town of Roxaw, Kansas. Trix doesn't plan to stick around Roxaw long, but there's something special about her McCabe relatives that she is drawn to. Her aunt, Mia, bakes pies that seem to cure all ills. Her cousin Ember can tell a person's deepest secret with the touch of a hand. And Trix's great aunt takes one look at Trix's palm and tells her that if she doesn't put down roots somewhere, she won't have a future anywhere. Before long, Trix feels like she might finally belong with this special group of women in this tiny town in Kansas. But when her past comes back to haunt her, she'll have to decide whether to take a chance on this new life or keep running from the one she's always known. With lovable and flawed characters, an evocative setting, and friendships to treasure, A Constellation of Roses is the perfect companion to Miranda Acevedo's debut novel, The Deepest Roots. Yeah. The next book I'm going to talk about is The Rest of the Story by Sarah Dessen. Emma Saylor doesn't remember a lot about her mother, who died when she was 10. But she does remember the stories her mom told her about the big lake that went on forever, with cold, clear water and mossy trees at the edges. Now it's just Emma and her dad, and life is good, if a little predictable, until Emma is unexpectedly sent to spend the summer with her mother's family, her grandmother and cousins she hasn't seen since she was a little girl. When Emma arrives at North Lake, she realizes there are actually two very different communities there. Her mother grew up in working-class North Lake, while her dad spent summers in the wealthier Lake North Resort. The more time Emma spends there, the more it starts to feel like she is divided into two people as well. To her father, she is Emma, but to her new family, she is Saylor, the name her mother always called her. Then there's Rue, the boy who was her very best friend when she was little. Rue holds the key to her family's history, and slowly he helps her put the pieces together about her past. It's hard not to get caught up in the magic of North Lake, and Saylor finds herself falling under Rue's spell as well. For Saylor, it's like a whole new world is opening up to her. But when it's time to go back home, which side of her will win out? The last book I'm going to talk about today is Far from the Tree by Robin Benway. Being the middle child has its ups and downs, but for Grace, an only child who was adopted at birth, discovering that she's a middle child is a different ride altogether. After putting her own baby up for adoption, she goes looking for her biological family, including Maya, her loudmouth younger bio sister, who has a lot to say about their newfound family ties, having grown up the snarky brunette in a house full of chipper redheads. She's quick to search for traces of herself among these not quite strangers. And when her adopted family's long-buried problems begin to explode to the surface, Maya can't help but wonder where exactly it is that she belongs. And Jockin, their stoic older bio brother, who has no interest in bonding over their shared biological mother. After 17 years in the foster care system, he's learned that there are no heroes, and secrets and fears are best kept close to the vest, where they can't hurt anyone but him. These are just 3 of the great family stories that can be found in the teen space, so be sure to come on in and check them out. Thank you.